Hey guys, it's Extreme Strategy here, and welcome to the February update. What these are basically just me doing some random battles, watching a replay that I find funny, that was just made actually. And I'm going to be discussing updates for this month, which is February. So the four topics of discussion and update are going to be Warhammer 2, Warhammer 3, the YouTube and Daily Motion dual channels, and then Discord. Those are going to be the four topics. Let's just jump right into the first one, and if you appreciate me making these, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe, so you don't miss out on anything I make. But anyway, Warhammer 2, it's going to stick around. You know, not everyone's is exactly hyped up about this whole demonic occult worship and sacrifice thing that they're doing. Yeah, Warriors of Chaos needed one heck of an upgrade, but I think CA kind of took it in the wrong direction a little bit. I don't know, we'll see if that changes when I play the game. I've watched some people play it. Like I said, I think it was taken in the wrong direction a little bit. Warhammer 2 will stick around for those of you who don't want necessarily to just be enveloped in demonic goo, and it will also stick around definitely until, or most likely until, the release of the Massive Mortal Empires campaign, at which point we're going to be back to Skaven and Lizardmen fighting on the campaign maps, and everything will be right as rain. And then at that point, Warhammer 3 will probably completely take over. Speaking of Warhammer 3, let's discuss Warhammer 3. So Warhammer 3, it's going to start off with the Slaanesh campaign. It's going to start off with me doing that. It's going to also start off with me trying to do some various army comps and battle guides and little strategy helpers and just things to try and help you out and help you win the game. You know, there are some people who make army composition guides out there, but I don't always find their army comps the most effective. I mean, I know it's impossible to create one for every possible situation, but sometimes they just don't work. So I'm going to see if I can do any better with that. Also, I don't remember if I said this or not. I'm going to start off with a Slaanesh campaign. No one's doing Slaanesh yet. I don't know if that's because they don't have access to it, because I know YouTubers are a bit restricted in what they have access to. Of course, because of the size of my channel, I have access to absolutely nothing. But, you know, hey, whatever. So, there's that leading into the Slaanesh thing. And then also, you have the Seduction ability, which allows them to take other units, which is very much my type of play or gameplay that I would like to do. And they're fast and hard-hitting, which matches my style. As you can see by the fact that I am throwing bacon at the enemy. It's just uncooked bacon. But anyway, to the third subject, which is the Daily Motion YouTube channel, two things in one. Or, not two things in one, but two different channels for me, basically. They cover a similar concept. So basically, the way it's going to work is that the overlapping video, because there's going to be 3 videos released today. One that overlaps, one that goes specifically to YouTube, and one that goes specifically to Daily Motion. Now, of course, if I see a lot of interest in something on one or the other, I will, of course, change it and add it on to the one who does not have it. However, that's going to be more of a special circumstance and not an actual regular happening. So, you're going to have that, and you're going to have the Warhammer 3 one being the overlap. Then on YouTube, you're going to have a lot of the campaigns, and there's going to be some cinematic battles thrown in there, of course, because I can't completely get rid of them, but there's going to be a lot of campaigns. And on Daily Motion, it's going to be primarily cinematic battles, and with the exception of the overlapping Warhammer 3 campaigns, there really aren't going to be any campaigns, so it just kind of allows you to figure out which one you lean more towards, or which one you're more interested in, and which one you want to watch and be a part of. It makes it easy to define, because if you want specifically campaigns, you can go to YouTube. If you want specifically battles, you can go to Daily Motion. Just try and make it easy for you guys. And then, lastly, to Discord. It took me a little bit of time to make, but that's perfectly alright, I don't mind. That's what I'm here for. It's my job to attempt to make decent content. That's exactly why I made it, was so that way you guys could enjoy it. So, the Scalder Guard? Aren't those already added in? Oh, Crank Guards, yeah, that's what I want. Let's see. Sorry, I just randomly got distracted there for a second by this. So, I put a lot of work and effort into it. There is multiple sections in there. You have stuff for Warhammer 2 and 3 where you have the discussions, you can add in replays, you have guides for specific like tactics that you want people to know about, or maybe an army count that works really well for you. And then you have the strategy section, guide section, there we go. And what that is for is what I just said. I am repeating myself. Basically, so that way you can add whatever strategical stuff you want. The guides is just for the the generals for just the primary discussions, and the replays. If you release a truly amazing replay that's just absolutely awesome in every possible way, if you want me to, I can actually feature your replay on this channel, and that'll be something that will come up, is that people who release stuff on the Discord for me to use on my channel will be have their content used as a feature of this channel. So make sure to join that. Of course, there will be links to everything that I have been talking about in the description. So then, once you have, now that I've discussed the Warhammer 2 and Warhammer 3 stuff, you also have something called strategists, which are going to be the admins, which that's said in the rules, but I figured I'll just iterate it to you guys. And then I also have some various other things in there. There's a memes section. I don't know any memes. I'm really not even sure what memes are. However, I tossed it in there for you guys. Hopefully you enjoy it. I have some bots that do a little bit of work for me. But obviously not doing anything yet. And of course, this will be, the server will be tested before this video is released. Just to make sure that it is working completely how it's supposed to, and not going to malfunction at all. Because that sounds like something that would happen. So on top of the stuff that I mentioned, future plans for that is that if I see a lot of interest in the Discord, I will add the memberships, and I'll also add a section for, and rules for, mod creators. There is already a section installed in there for YouTubers, for if any other YouTuber joins. All my videos will be released there, or links to all my videos will be released there if you want to go to the one central place where you can find anything and everything I make. If you want that, then the Discord server will be for you. What was the other thing? Oh, eventually I will start doing a little bit more with announcements. I'm still figuring out Discord, so you might notice that announcements sometimes are a little finicky when I'm announcing maybe a new campaign. I am hoping to, once after I do the Slaanesh campaign or finish up Clan Vulcan, whichever one comes first, to allow for like polls and whatnot, and votes to be made to decide what the next campaign that I do is. And I also want to eventually, if, like I said, there's a lot of interest in it, add a section where I will have links to all my mods, so that way you guys can just go there, take what mods that I use that you want, or just take all the mods that I use that you want, because then you already know that they work and are functioning and will do what they are supposed to and will not cause conflicts and crashes and problems for your computer, because that is always such a pain in the neck.
Nothing can stop us. Range far, range fast.
So anyway, those are all the plans for February. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did and you appreciate me releasing a February update, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button so you don't release any content or miss any content that I release, or hit the follow button if you are on Daily Motion. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.